Alright, wreck of the steamship Coramba. Henry Jensen, a stoker below the waterline, fed the boilers black coal between swigs of wine, as the wives and the children waved bye-bye papa from the old stone cave. Bound for Melbourne 2 times a month, with a family man in every bunk. The Otway skies already grey as the steamship Coramba left Apollo Bay. Laid up with cargo and fuel for the trip, 16 men to handle the ship. But Wild Bass Strait would not be calm, and the old ship shook in alarm. The decks awash with the company's tax dodge, well insured and afloat in the lap of the gods, with no wireless between the ship and the shore. 16 men caught in a gathering storm. Yes, Western Port Bay is a sailor's grave, for 16 men buried under the waves in the wreck of the steamship Coramba. Yes, Western Port Bay is a sailor's grave, for 16 men buried under the waves in the wreck of the steamship Coramba. The captain called stoker Jensen, she's taking it rough. Douse the fires, get a lifebelt, get your ass up. I'll put her head to the wind, we'll get the boats away. Stand away from the land till the break of day. The Argus reported the worst storm since Federation, and posted them missing at their destination. Merchants and wharf rats gathered at the quay, but the old ship had gone well astray. Yes, Western Port Bay is a sailor's grave, 16 men buried under the waves in the wreck of the steamship Coramba. Yes, Western Port Bay is a sailor's grave, for 16 men buried under the waves in the wreck of the steamship Coramba. Now my grandfather, we're Henry Jensen's best mate, could not abide the little ship's fate. In a dory he searched along the rocky shore, and only pulled in a lifebelt off Cape Woolamai. The Seamen's Union established a trust, the kin buried no bones and scattered no dust, but the captain and crew seemed only God knew where their drowned bones did lie. Yes, Western Port Bay is a sailor's grave, 16 men buried under the waves in the wreck of the steamship Coramba. Yes, Western Port Bay is a sailor's grave, for 16 men buried under the waves in the wreck of the steamship Coramba. And the word all abroad was that insurance fraud lured the ship from the safety ashore to the wreck of the steamship Coramba.